video, we're going to talk about how to keep your viewers longer during your live videos, how to help them to return and watch your videos again and again and again, how to make them feel comfortable, how to create the experience which will help them to associate their own needs with your brand and buy from you more and more and more. So we're going to talk about this today, and I'm a Voyevoda business and brand creator, and I help you to brand your brilliance. So let's start with the audience. When we talk to different audiences, we're still going to help people who are in pain. So they really in pain, because when we talk to entrepreneurs or we talk to people who actually have some health issue or wealth issue or any kind of issue which you help them to fix, they actually live a little bit outside of their comfort zone. And if you just deliver them video with a lot of theories, they probably feel like they can't benefit from this. And many times people deliver so much of information that they actually feel uncomfortable. They actually feel that they need a little bit more actionable something, and that doesn't help them to move forward with your product and actually call you. So you can actually fix it with your video. And the reason for this templatized video, which I'm teaching you right now in live video challenge, is exactly this. So think about it. There is this very typical method which marketers use to attract people and help them to associate themselves with different brands. This method is familiarity. So maybe you saw many posters in some Pizza Hut, in Pizza Domino's, or even in McDonald's, when they showing you different type of photos which are showing you customers with a familiar situation, like they're with family, they're with friends, and they're trying to deliver you certain emotions which are familiar to their customers. The same thing work with the templatized videos. So when you tell people that, hi, I'm so-and-so, people already habitual to this introduction, and if you make your introduction crisp and clear, and if you put all your value in one sentence, it's not an easy job, but you can do it. So if you're able to do it in the introduction, it can become your signature. So it's really important. Now, why this familiar pattern actually make a lot of sense. So when we start with introduction, is super important to feel comfortable when we ourselves start our videos, because when you press the live button, the problem with that we often think about it, oh, what should I say, even if you are really habitual to live videos, if you really practice it a lot, you're still thinking anytime, and you have that little pause. And the thing is that people are attracted to us. People are attracted to our energy. People are attracted to our feeling, to our specific ideas. And as they are attracted so much, we actually can't delay our introduction. And if we lose our energy on our introduction, it's really important to keep it memorable. So we really remember it, and we don't need to think about that. So all you need to do next time, you just press that button and you go on with your introduction. Now, yesterday we were talking about the headlines which can be tweaked to make your videos more attractive to your ideal customers. So definitely you will need to memorize your introduction, but this template goes just right after the introduction, just right after your headline, so people know where they have to stay, and they're immediately familiar with the button because you offer them really memorable introduction. Now, we come forward, because this kind of familiarity can be inbuilt in every video which you make, because there are many famous video bloggers who actually use it, and this is really good method. So you probably heard it many times when people say that give me one if you think XYZ, give me two if you think XYZ. And you also saw that people actually build the engagement around certain familiar patterns. And as you already know what to do about that, people easily giving you some comments, people easily react to your videos, and that gives the Facebook algorithm the idea that your video is engaging and wants to show to more people. Hi Kelly. So there are many interesting methods which you can incorporate inside your videos so that those methods will work for you, and they will also engage your customers more and help them to feel really comfortable during your videos. Now, when we talk about the call to action, I already gave the really interesting recommendation in the group, so you can definitely watch it anytime, about how to make your call to action more valuable. The thing is that the energy, as I told you before, that the energy drops many times when people start offering something. And that sounds really crazy because people feel like, oh, the person actually give a lot of value, a lot of energy and all the stuff. And then suddenly the person like stuck and, oh, now you have to watch this. And many people actually live in the video. So the best videos are delivered about 10 to 15 minutes. It's really helpful for people to get the value quickly. So if you want to make longer videos, you probably need to drop them to some shorter segments. But when you give your call to action, you really need to be sure that you deliver a lot of value. You're really helping these people in pain. So 2 things which these templates help you to fix. The thing number 1, they help people to feel comfortable, just like they get back to home. The thing number 2, it helps you to start and finish your videos confidently with a lot of energy without even thinking what you have to say in the end of the video or how you should start. So this is number 2. And the thing number 3, which help you, these templates can not just engage people, but also can become the brand signature. And now I will give you a couple of examples how people use it. And those people are really famous video bloggers. And why we also can use this method is not a big deal. So you probably saw the videos from the really famous blogger Nas Daily. And you know how he ends his 1-minute video. That's 1 minute, see you tomorrow. And what this small template gives to him, it also set up the expectation that people will watch the next video tomorrow. So it's also give a very familiar phrase which people remember and feel comfortable about. Now he also had a girlfriend, and the girlfriend also has a blog which is called Dear Eileen. And Dear Eileen also using the method of his boyfriend. So this method, she says, adios me gusto. And though we may not know what does that mean, or not everybody know what does that mean, it still make it really familiar because she is girlish and she's talking about my friends or something like this, and this sounds good and comfortable for people. And they also expecting this last phrase in her blogs because it makes them feel good about that. So when we build the customer experience around our videos, we're trying to make it interesting, comfortable, and familiar, so people feel great about that. Now, you also probably remember, if you ever watch any videos by Marie Forleo, she always finished her videos with, and you can visit the blog because the best conversation happened there in the comments. So she always offered people to visit her site and the blog and not just watch or read something. She absolutely offered them to comment and communicate with her and with the other people. So this method is really, really familiar. I also can give you an example of the guy who having really popular broadcast on Star Wars, because what he say, hey, Jeremy here, and Jeremy with another video, and that way how he built that another video becomes so familiar trend within all the people who are watching him, and he has thousands, maybe millions viewers on YouTube. So this method is really popular for YouTube bloggers, and it also can be incorporated in many videos for your Facebook. So to say for other social media, but you have to be really clear about that you need to feel natural. It's not supposed to look like you put an ad stop or something like this and that. You really have to be natural with your signature phrases, and you do not need to make them too long so that people will actually get bored with them. So that's my recommendation for today. I hope you like them. I hope they gave you a little bit more clarity about why you need to make a really crisp and clear short introduction and why you need to be so confident about the final words in your video. And I will be happy to answer any comments which you give me. And I'll see you tomorrow.